Did you know that the Enneaology type 2, the Altruist, they often struggle with self care while helping others? So, in this video, we're going to be learning about the Enneaology type 2 personality, also known as the Altruist, and how understanding this type can foster spiritual growth and self awareness for them. So, if you're born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, or the 29th of any month, then this video pertains to you. From the emotional highs and lows to the artistic inclinations, we're going to see what makes you unique. We're going to delve deep into your characteristics, your strengths, and the challenges of those who are ruled by the moon. The type 2 is ruled by the moon. So the Enneaology number 2 is ruled by the moon, which brings tenderness, it brings creativity and a romantic nature. However, this also means dealing with emotional fluctuations. And we're going to talk about how that impacts your daily life and your relationships. People with the psychic or the Enneaology number 2 are often artistic and imaginative. They have a peaceful and gentle demeanor, but they might struggle with determination and executing their ideas without guidance. Their imaginative nature makes them very inventive, but they often need support to bring their ideas to life. Women in this group in particular feel the moon's influence strongly. They'll experience emotional ups and downs. Sometimes they feel very hopeful, and then other times they may feel depressed. If the moon is well placed in their natal chart, they channel this energy creatively. Otherwise, it can lead to mental turmoil. So men born specifically on the 29th, they're mentally strong and hardworking, while those born on the 11th have more stronger psyches, but they tend to isolate themselves due to their demanding nature. Those born on the 20th often feel mental agony strongly. And if the moon is not well placed in their natal chart, they may face significant difficulties in life. So, when either type is hurt or humiliated, the Enneaology number 2 altruist becomes a resilient fighter. They stick to their convictions and they face oppositions head on, or at least until they achieve their goals. This strength is one of the most admirable traits of the type 2, the Enneaology type 2, the altruist. So, just as the moon reflects the sunlight, Enneaology number 2 individuals reflect their surroundings. These are often your reformers, your writers, your selfless helpers. They have a refined sense of aesthetics and a love for fragrances. Women in this group are particularly fond of perfumes and fragrant cooking. So the number 2 do not like quarrels, and because they don't like to quarrel or to fight, they become very good peacemakers. They arbitrate and settle disputes in such a beautiful manner that both parties feel satisfied. They're also good diplomats. They use their instinctive and intuitive faculties to benefit the groups that they represent. They love traveling and they love to visit foreign lands, and this makes them look very cosmopolitan. They have a cosmopolitan outlook. They value freedom and they prefer not to follow the plans made by others. Even though, like, that's the contradiction right there, because it's like they also need help carrying those plans out. So they kind of have to get over themselves sometimes to let that help in so that they can carry out them plans. And then other times they need to not have that help so they can do it the way they want to do it in an individualistic way. So, in conclusion, Enneaology number 2 individuals are gentle, they're artistic, they're intuitive, they reflect their surroundings, and for they strive just like a moon shining brightly in the night sky. So, despite their challenges, they possess a unique strength and resilience. They are very kind hearted, gentle, and faithful. They treat friendships as sacred and they sacrifice a lot for others. So if you enjoyed this video and you resonate with the number two and you think that may be your type, in order to find your type, I have a link down in the description that will show you how to find your type. And then look at this next video. The next video is going to talk about more about the moon's influence on a type two, because that may be a planet that you may resonate with.